Previously on Capricinella.
Ava, this is what came up, and I thought you should be aware of it.
I'll say, looking at this note, this does scream a threat. A terroristic threat at that. But definitely grounds for non-renewal of the lease.
I intercepted what appears to be a threat to Ava's safety and welfare.
Sir, isn't the Ring doorbell enough? I didn't think it would be such a big deal. It'll blow over and be done for.
Avacyn takes threats like these very seriously. An apology will not do it. Do expect Ava not to renew her lease and Ava moving out come June 1st, 2024.
Pay a little visit. Was it about those security cameras that are outside? Must be. Yeah, you girls are right.
Damn it. It's just not right.
No one is petty, Rachel and Ava. When I lived at Woodview Manor, I have offered the property manager their countless ideas for adding some pizzazz to that complex.
Tracy and I lived at Preston Point before we bought our home.
Do you remember what happened at Waynedale on Thursday? Yeah. It was all over the news. And one of the people who welcomed me to Fort Wayne 5 years ago passed away. She got stabbed.
What the hell is this world coming to?
You know, Grandma, it's like old times, being here out with Mom and Dad.
It just hasn't been the same since your dad left us.
I gotta say, I really like...
Have you been a chauffeur all your life, Sorensen?
I live on the Far East Side and occasionally visit my wife Ava on the Northeast Side. Just thought I'd help out.
Ava? My old Ava?
Grandma.
My sweet God, is she still around? She was too old for me 25 years ago before she changed. I don't know what year she told you she was, Missy, but that odometer's done rolled over.
Grandma, please.
It doesn't matter what day it is. You don't talk about her like that. Listen, Ava, I know that this is too much for you to handle. You just can't stay at Golfview anymore. Things are clearly not working out. Maybe you could move in with me across from Maysville Landing.
No. No way. It is not gonna happen.
Hey, guys. Not a big deal, but I need Mom to sign this for school.
What in the Sam hell is this? You got detention for pointing a red laser at your teacher?
You can't teach kids about reading and not expect them to do something about the comprehension involved.
Allison, you know lasers are against the rules at school.
It's an unjust rule. I'm fighting for what I believe in, Grandpa.
You know what, Allison? Just leave the room, please.
You're telling me those are the only two choices we have? Being trapped in a tough apartment complex until June or homeless?
I'm afraid so.
No.
Gets it dull and useless. Dull. Hey, Ava, you better come quick. There's a possible illegal tow job that Carla caught, and the person is not cooperating.
Just calm down, please. I am security officer for Ava's Inn, not Gulfview.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks to my security guard, Carla, for alerting me about this. Yeah, it's pretty much an illegal tow.
It appears to be close to one of the handicapped parking spots.
But,
Not really sure this is even legal.
I'd say thank you,
It could even be a car repossession, and that is what it appears to be.
George and Carla. Yeah, this is predatory towing.
I may be wrong on this, Ava, Carla, and Andy. However, I'm impressed, Carla, on your first day.
Yeah. Caprice? Yeah? I have made my decision. Let me guess, you're not renewing your lease, aren't you, Ava? You're right, Caprice. I don't fucking blame you one goddamn bit. But, yeah. Yeah, I know, Caprice. Where are you gonna be moving to, though? Well, that is the question. Yeah? So let me get this straight, Ava. You've decided not to renew your lease, but you haven't decided where you're going to be moving to. I find that shit very fucking odd. Caprice, watch your language, okay? Huh?
Wait a second, did I just hear this right?
Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry, Ella. I've decided not to renew my lease at Gulfview. And this time I mean it. But you didn't reveal where we're going to be moving to. Isn't that like illegal or something? Well, yeah, you're right, Ella. Well, Gabriella, I gotta tell you. Well, let me just say, that I have decided to not renew my lease. It's just too much. I just can't take it anymore. It's becoming clear to me that what Gulfview Apartments management is doing apparently does not meet my expectations. Despite things that have been improving. Now, this is going to take place, this is going to happen in June. So I've got plenty of time. If I'm doing it now to prepare.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Yeah. I know, Caprice. I know. Yeah. No, it's okay, Caprice. Yeah. Yeah. That's... Well... Yeah. Yeah. I'll be glad when that shit is over. Caprice, watch your language, okay? Huh? I'm excited when this is all over. I will be too, Caprice. Gotta think this one through this time. Yeah, you're right, Caprice. Caprice is right, Ava. Got an idea where we're gonna be moving to, Ava? Well, I've narrowed it down to Time Corners Crossing or Preston Point at the Inverness. Well, this is something that might be good for us, but bad for that Carolyn. Ella? Bad girl. You do not use the N-word, okay? Ella? I'm sorry, Ava. Yay!
I don't know where the Sam hell Ella's learning that kind of language. Ella just used a racist remark, and I do not tolerate it. So Ella's not going to get any wet food. Hear any of that? What? Ella using a racist slur. Yeah? Well, that's what we're being treated like. Well, as long as you don't say that kind of, as long as you don't say that word, you're okay, Caprice. Somebody ought to stop these people.
Go get them, fat cat.
Hey. Shut your fucking mouth.
Closed captioning in English, Spanish, French, and Burmese. Of Caprice and Ella is a community service of Ava Learns and Holdings and LGBT Ava Zin Van Buren Fort Wayne.
I'm Donna Dugan. Abu Rinzin Digital Media Group has given me this opportunity to talk to you about something near and dear to everyone at Abu Rinzin Productions, that is affordable, fair, and the right housing to meet your needs and your family's needs. Abu Rinzin Productions is a trans woman-owned subsidiary of Abu Rinzin Holdings' digital media division. The men, women, transgendered men and transgendered women are the reason Ava Zin advocates for affordable and fair housing and the rights of the LGBT community of all 92 Indiana counties. An initiative that Ava Zin is so concerned about these issues you won't be seeing the usual commercials during this Abu Rinzin production because this deserves your undivided attention now. I'd like to speak just to the people for a moment of your time. Unfortunately, people like us who live and work in Indiana, your spouses, your co-workers, your supervisors, your professors, or your landlords try to talk to you about fair housing and reasonable accommodations. You may be thinking that we're preaching it to you, sometimes it turns you off. Though a lucky few of us have never bullied or harassed people, try to tell us things for our own good as they also turned us off too. Even though they haven't experienced what to experiencing now, a lot of that preaching was worth it sometimes. When it comes to discrimination, shaming, and retaliation based on sexual orientation, gender identity, income, and disability, experience is not always the best role model, but growing up and learning from others are very good role models. That's what Abu Rinzin Holdings is about, fairness. Think about this. A majority of you bullying and harassing people out there now are 21 years old or under the age of 21. Do you realize that at age 21 you have lived only 1/4 to 1/5 of your life? When you're harassing, shaming, and/or discriminating others for who they are, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really are and what you're becoming. And believe us, if you don't retaliate, shame, discriminate, harass, or bully others, you can just about be anything you put your mind into. When I was 21 in 1992 in Columbus, Ohio, my future was just a dream. But if I hadn't persisted and went to the Ohio State University, my dreams would have never come true at all. Listen, you got at least 3/4 to 4/5 of your life to go. That's 3 or 4 more lifetimes to you, so don't blow your chances. Don't be a bully, don't shame or retaliate, don't discriminate based on one's sexual orientation, gender identity, income, disability, or other protected class, and certainly, don't harass anyone. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help or counseling. Abu Rinzin Holdings wants you to give yourself a fair shot, a fair shot to find out all the wonderful things that come when you do not discriminate, harass, shame, retaliate, or bully, and so do I.
Here, come on, Ella. Yeah, you need to lay down, okay? You'll be alright, Ella. Caprice, Ella. Caprice. Right. Hey. Kitty. I want to speak to both of you. What? Listen, you're both are not listening to me, okay? I want you to both listen to me. And listen to me very, very good. Do you remember a couple of years ago when I was at I had to go to Ivy Tech on campus? No.
Biggest mistake you ever made in your life. You know what I'm like.
Well, I know, girls, but... Well, I recently registered for classes at Purdue Fort Wayne. And... What? Just let me finish, okay, Gabriella? And Caprice, I hope you're listening, because I'm not going to repeat it. And what this means is, from at least 12 to 7, I won't be here. At least on Mondays and Wednesdays. Ugh. Shit. That's bullshit. I know, girls, but... And, what Golfy is doing to us has already ate into the free time and the time we have, and the time with Brianna, Sierra, and Lisa. Yeah. It's just not right, Ava. You've got to do something, Ava.
Yeah. Gotta do something about this. You're starting to be gone all the time. You're almost never home. And when you do arrive, You're usually exhausted or in pain or something.
I know, girls, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing the best job I know how, and I'm sorry some people do not like that, but it is what it is. Yeah. I got claws and bite the living shit out of these people who are doing this to you. Caprice, no. You're not gonna do that, okay? And neither are you, Ella.
Fuck. Ava, you've got to do something about that.
I intend to, ladies. I intend to. So yes, I recently got admitted to Purdue Fort Wayne, and this will be the first time since my senior year of high school, 24 years ago, that I'll be on the campus for more than 6 hours. And Caprice and Ella are not taking this too well. It's gonna be okay, girls. I'm gonna be back in a few hours. I'll be home at around 6 o'clock. Just hold your horses. Just hold your horses. I'll be there in just a few moments, okay, Ella? I'm just about to approach the property and heading inside in a few moments. I'm sorry, girls. I will say I am going to be taking 5 courses at Purdue University Fort Wayne starting January 8th. And 3 of them are on campus. And I know Caprice and Ella are going to have a hell of a time adjusting to this. But me, I have to leave at around noon, then head to the university, and recently got recommended to get these nicotine pouches. And it could come in handy. Because as you know, a couple years ago, I did an assignment about Fort Wayne's smoking ban. Hey, Caprice. What's your deal? I don't know, Ava. Caprice, it's gonna be okay, Caprice. Seriously, you need to stop freaking out. Don't make me puff my tail, Ava. Seriously. You're gonna get fucking smacked, bitch. Okay, I'll let you down, Caprice. About fucking time, you stupid bitch.
Fell down a 350-foot cliff. He survived, but Neil was injured and stranded. Hello there. The U.S. Coast Guard was called in. Neil was injured and stranded. Oh, hello there. The U.S. Coast Guard. I can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now. Helicopter to begin.
Thank you. Have a good night, and today's my birthday. Thank you.
Finding Neil and slowly approaching him.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Yeah. Putting Neil into the basket and lifting him to safety. Flying him back to firm ground, carrying him out of the helicopter. Without them, he'd be right here with us and right here tonight. Good evening, David. The Coast Guard helicopter pilot, Lieutenant Michael Trapp. For making waves tonight, David Muir. There's all too much.
Peter Daly.
And so, this would impact all of Northeastern Ohio and Northwest Ohio. It's one of those rare weather systems where everybody could be affected pretty similarly with most of the region.
Dear Diary, January 4th, 2024, 2:52 p.m. My owner, Ava, is a bit careless, and I woke up this morning after Sierra, Lisa, and Brianna left to join the other humans at some mysterious place people call work, daycare, and school. At this point, I wouldn't give a flying fuck being alone with a dog, but I am locked inside all day while Ava's security team walks around and patrols the neighborhood. Nevertheless, it's been several weeks since my last entry. It was Ava's birthday, and because it was a holiday in the Zen family, Ella and I got wet food, whether we were good or bad. Anyway, Ava's made her decision not to renew her lease at Golfview. Quite frankly, I don't fucking blame Ava one goddamn bit after how Ava got treated by Trampy Terra bastard Brandon and ominous Orion after a hiss at those dumb fucks, a combined total of 612 times since Ava's been at Golfview. I just wish Ava would buy a house so these problems Ava's been dealing with would be solved permanently once and for fucking all. People say I'm just one badass cat. And recently I've been watching a lot of one of our competitors. I do act a lot like Mike from Niner Lives. Anybody notice that Mike and I look similar? Diary?